Our population has grown significantly over the last 5 years, and it continues to grow at a steady pace over the next 10 to 20 years. We are going from classes that are roughly 80 or 90 kids right now to classes that are 110 to 120 kids.
We took a lot of time in planning. We brought in a lot of experts with the Applied Population Laboratory, architects, construction managers to help us facilitate the process. The big overriding factor here is providing the space and the programming for at least 10 years for our kids. We looked at needs. Needs was always the driving focus.
I think when it comes to total student safety from all 606 kids that we have coming in the building, that's probably one of the most serious needs is getting a safe drop-off and pick-up spot. For the last couple of years, the police have been involved because we have parents dropping kids off, going through crosswalks, coming up into our bus loop while kids are getting on the bus. It's just not ideal. We just don't have the parking space, and we just don't have the facility right now to have a safe bus pickup and bus drop-off.
We have a really small room to service some of our students with special needs. What happens in our room is typically we have 2 groups of students at least going on at a time.
There are limitations in actually what can be done within the general education classrooms. So we really need some room for them to be able to get their instruction in a quiet, non-distracting place.
The referendum will give us some more space to be able to provide a better learning environment for those kiddos who need that extra help and, you know, that environment to help them learn in the best possible way.
Gym space at St. Croix Central Elementary School is a commodity. Right now, the Department of Public Instruction requires physical education 3 times a week for all elementary students. With the facilities that we have, we are not able to service all of our kids. It's important that we provide kids a safe environment that's age appropriate. Having another gym space would allow us to split up the student body and have half in the current gym and another half in the proposed gym.
You know, I think having a STEM lab and maybe even with that a STEM teacher would greatly enhance our math and sciences. I think a lot of jobs in the future are going to be coming from these STEM type programs, and we got to get our kids ready to be able to go into those fields.
Locker room, fitness areas, things like that are inadequate. You know, we have kids that have to come in from neighboring towns on game nights and change in classrooms because there isn't locker room space. We build a locker room for the football team every fall in the wrestling room, and things like that we just don't have the space we need. Probably one of the biggest items is the auditorium that will add not only a classroom space, but opportunities for kids to be able to really enhance our drama program that right now we do out of the cafeteria. Our band and choir I haven't even mentioned yet. They perform in the gymnasium. You know, people sit on the wood bleachers for a 2-hour concert. Nobody likes that, but luckily they love the music, so they come anyway. You know, if we can have an auditorium to house the people for those concerts and performances, that will be fantastic.
You can't really hear dynamics or articulations as well as you can in an auditorium. So when I'm playing in an auditorium, it feels like I'm truly creating music and my emotions can come out and I can connect with all my musicians much better than hearing a large banging echo from the gym and the overhead fans.
You know, just about every program that we can offer, if we have the ability to offer it and it's good for students, we should be offering that program.
St. Croix Central has always done a great job at providing a wonderful education. We want to continue to do that and even make it better, and that's our goal every year.
I just think it's just going to be a great environment for not just our kids, but our teachers.
And even though my kids are grown up and they won't personally benefit from it, it's a good investment in our community.
We're excited about all the projects. The nice thing is it addresses all the needs for all the kids, no matter what grade level they're in 2016 with this project. They can be in facilities that they deserve.
Everything we do, that's going to make a huge difference for our communities, because again, they will continue to be more involved. They will see the results that are happening for their kids, their grandkids, their neighbors, whatever it is, and that sense of pride will just continue at St. Croix Central. That's what I'm really excited about.